237 years after the portals shattered Earth's tranquility, monsters emerged, and human greed paved the way for a world of desolation. Organizations once tasked with closing the portals instead sought profit, gaining power through their delay. Their selfishness hastened the end of the world as we knew it, and human society crumbled under the weight of monstrous incursions. In this bleak world, an old man named Arlen, a mere 52 years of age but weathered by survival, took on a desperate mission. For a modest sum, he was to guide 5 children, ages 8 to 12, to a larger settlement, finding them work and shelter. These children, now orphans, had lost their parents to the relentless monsters. Their small village could no longer sustain them, and Arlen, known for his skill in evading danger, was their last hope. Their journey began under a gray sky, the woods surrounding them with an eerie silence. Arlen led the way with practiced caution, his eyes scanning for threats. The children, clinging to each other, called him Uncle. As they walked, he shared stories of the old world, weaving tales that brought fleeting smiles to their faces. The woods were alive with hidden perils. Shadows moved with a mind of their own, and the distant roars of monsters echoed through the trees. Yet Arlen's expertise kept them safe. He knew which paths to avoid and when to hold their breath, hiding beneath the cover of nature's camouflage. They ate what they could find, berries, roots, and the occasional small game Arlen managed to catch. At night, they huddled together for warmth, their fear kept at bay by the comfort of each other's presence. On the 3rd night, as they slept by a river, the air grew thick with dread. Arlen sensed it before he saw it, a hulking figure moving through the darkness. He woke the children silently, leading them to the safety of a nearby cave. The monster's guttural growls filled the night, but it passed by, unaware of their presence. They spent the rest of the night in the cave, hearts pounding in unison. By the 4th day, they reached the outskirts of the settlement. The walls loomed ahead, a promise of safety, but also a reminder of separation. The children clung to Arlen, their laughter mingling with the bittersweet knowledge that their journey was nearing its end. As they entered the settlement, Arlen found a mechanic willing to take one of the boys as an apprentice. But the boy, tears streaming down his face, clung to Arlen's leg, refusing to let go. "Why do you want to abandon me?" the boy cried, his voice cracking with emotion. "Did I do something wrong? I promise to be good. I'll work hard and not be a burden." The other children joined in, their cries forming a chorus of heartbreak. "Uncle, please don't leave us. We want to stay with you." Arlen stood there, torn between his duty and the bonds he'd formed. The sum he'd earned was meant for his retirement, barely enough for 1, let alone 6. His heart ached with the weight of their pleas. He knelt down, tears mingling with the dust on his face. "I won't abandon you," he said, his voice breaking. "We'll figure things out together." The children surrounded him, their tiny hands clutching his arms and clothes. In that moment, amidst the ruins of their world, they found a glimmer of hope. As the sun set, casting a golden hue over the settlement, Arlen and the children walked towards his humble home. The future was uncertain, filled with dangers and struggles, but they had each other. They were no longer alone in this strange, dark world.